Octo is up 4,800% after getting funding and becoming a crypto treasury company, which hopefully is what happens with Gamestop. I just threw a K into Octo to see what happens, but we called it out in Discord when it was up about 3,600%. It's up an extra 1,000% since we threw it in the Discord server. Now, things aren't all nice and dandy. Gold is at all-time highs. Silver is making its move, and that is because we have rate cuts coming. A 100% chance of a 0.25 BPS is being priced in now for September, and possibly a 0.5 BPS cut is coming. However, as that weakens the dollar, we will see job revisions come out tomorrow, which will ultimately affect the market. The SPY tried to hold this wedge right here on low volume, fading volume, and we got a major rejection candle right around 649, 650, and now we are kind of trading sideways as investors prep for that revision tomorrow. However, I do want to warn everybody that despite all the noise, we are likely getting a rate cut, and that is what investors are expecting to come. So ultimately, I do lean as bullish for the narrative over the next couple of months. However, in the very short term, markets tend to overreact. So depending on what happens with the revisions, we could see a flash down tomorrow morning or pre-market trading. Now, GameStop reports earnings tomorrow. This is the elephant in the room. It is up 3% on the day. I am very happy that I got time to jump into more calls today and add to my position for GameStop coming into earnings. I am excited. Now, as I am very excited, and I can give a couple of reasons why, that is because the company is now going profitable. They have zero debt. We have investments into Bitcoin that we invested in prior to its run up to 124K. And we also have a huge cash on hand balance sheet. So there's other reasons why I do think GameStop will have a blowout earnings. But I do want to warn you, analysts are predicting a 40% drop, which is kind of stupid, and they're doing so, and other analysts, keep in mind, are predicting the opposite, that GameStop's going to have a blowout earnings, right? There's mixed signals. However, there are some expectations that are very similar to March of 2024 prior to GameStop kind of having this blip up and then this crash down before a move. I'm going to give you a bearish case scenario, and I want to state very clearly for everybody who's going to jump in the comment section and say lottery stocks is bearish. I bought calls. This is not what I expect, but bearish case scenario. And the reason I'm giving this to you is because GameStop has legally more shares that they are authorized to dilute into the company. So if we see any sort of dilution or immediate dilution, this will negatively affect the price and will ultimately bring us sub 21 bucks. That is the bearish case scenario. Once again, I'll state very clearly, I don't expect this to happen. Now, if all the tin yesterday and the day before wasn't enough for you, yesterday on 9/7 flip mode, Busta Rhymes, MTV to celebrate Busta Rhymes with first ever Rock the Bells Visionary Award. All of the tin we said yesterday was not just tin. It actually came to fruition here. I actually just want to take another look at Octo. Up another whole, up 5,200% now as we make this video. This is a fun time. AMC, its chart is also curling up. I'm going to leave some due diligence with you, just a little bit of tin that you can screenshot, dive into this if you will. I think it's going to take too much time, but shout out Crazy Lady Trader over on X. Now, BBBY, which was BYON, up another 5%, continuing to climb. Chart looks very good. I do believe we will hit 2260. I think BlackBerry is also on the verge of a breakout right here, along with GameStop as well as AMC. Keep an eye on GCT, up another 5%. This is another play, as well as CIGL. Keep this one on your radar. Now, I want to talk about MicroStrategy and Bitcoin, what just happened, but I do want to give a quick shout out to 3D Capital. If you guys get them to 1,000 subscribers after this video goes up, I will be doing at least some form of a giveaway to you guys in the comment section. Go get them to 1,000 subs. This is a stock, if you guys want to look into it, that gets you diversified into other assets. They hold a basket of undervalued companies, and they do their research and dive into these companies. Some of the companies you can't even own yet. And you can own them through 3D Capital stock. So go look into that. Ticker symbol IDK or IDKFF, I believe. If that is wrong, I will put it up on the screen. But shout out 3D Capital. Make sure to go subscribe, get them to 1,000 subscribers, and let me know if you are or hold their stock. We've talked about it before. Strategy just bought more Bitcoin, which we talked about yesterday that they were possibly going to do. They hinted at it, and Bitcoin's trading at 112,600. Beautiful thing to see is that we bounced off of 110 instead of breaking lower towards 107. Because if we lost 107, it would have been 103. And if we lost 103, it would have been 99. If we lost 99, then it would have been a crash. Now, 10 billion, I'm not going to forget about this, will be liquidated at 117K. There is a major order block up here. This will be a beautiful short squeeze if Bitcoin recaptures 117.5 or 118. There will be a beautiful short squeeze on Bitcoin. Now, Ethereum, all of its indicators are now cooling off. All of its momentum indicators are now cooling off. We're trading around 4,300. Like I said, avoiding all the noise, I think markets will be bullish over the next couple months. Maybe a flash, but I am leaning bullish on everything right now, especially crypto. Ethereum Classic curling up, also good for AMC, also good if Ethereum curls higher. Keep an eye, guys, on top two altcoins that I've talked about. Solana just got a breakout candle, beautiful candle forming at 206.20 right here, building higher up to, in my opinion, 236, 287, 337, so on and so on, as well as Chainlink with a massive cup and handle breaking above this fib here and continuing to climb, trading at 23.22, in my opinion, making its way up to 33 to 35 at minimum. Also noting that we have XRP trying to reclaim $3, up another 3% today, but we have that shitcoin season starting again, or at least it looks to be starting. BONK is up 10%. Other meme coins, Pudgy Penguins, other coins like that have been rallying off of their recent relative lows. And ultimately, if you take a step back and you actually look, we have been in a consolidation or retracement period, still making higher highs and higher lows on a lot of these meme coins, which also just leans me to believe that we are heading for a bullish next month or so in crypto, making a lot of gains, as well as possibly stocks or the stock market as a whole. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. I believe we covered everything very, very quickly. As far as levels go for the SPY, pretty simple. Watch for an overreaction, but SPY recently broke a trend we've been in for over a year now, and we've reclaimed it. But this does show a little bit of weakness. And on the moves higher, we are seeing a little bit of fading volume. Watch 645 to hold on the SPY tomorrow when the revisions come out. If we don't hold 645, SPY could get a little bit ugly down to 638.80, and then from there we would have to reevaluate. If revisions come out and the market still remains bullish, watch for a possible rejection at 651. If not, 652.60 is where we are heading. Following that, we will reevaluate from there. So keep those levels on your radar. Octo OCTO now up 5,400%, which is a crazy, crazy clean scalp. And that means I am up already over 500% or so on that cash that I just threw into that one. This is a crazy play going on. Let me know your thoughts on GameStop earnings. It's up another 1% as we're recording right now, up 3.3%. This is one of those euphoric, fun times, and if you're not feeling that way, make sure to join the Discord server, join the gang, join the family. The link is in the top of the description of the video. We have a bunch of alerts in there, AI alerts, trade alerts, a bunch of very, very smart people, very, very smart investors, right? Very, very smart traders, and also a lot of humor. So get in the Discord server. It's the top link in the description of the video. And if you want my custom indicator that detects patterns for you and signals, make sure to go get that. It's the second link in the description. Go check those links. Guys, go check all of the links in the description. I will also leave them pinned in the top of comments as well. And make sure to go follow me over on X. That link is in the description as well. And if you want the investing guide playlist, go play all these videos. It's completely free. It's not a course or anything. And if you want a funded futures account, you want to trade futures on a prop firm and get payouts without using your own money, 50% off code LOTTO. You can get up to 3 accounts right there. Go check all of those links. Very, very beneficial. That is it, guys. I love you all. Let's make some money this week. God bless. Lottery Stocks out.